How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Virtual History 360. I'm Mr. Wade, and today I am in Fort Meade, Florida. Why am I in Fort Meade, Florida? Because with all the talk of Confederate monuments going on, I thought I should look around to see what I could find. Because one of the things that's always bothered me is the fact that they aren't in locations where anything happened, okay? And typically they're put in places as a sign of white oppression. They put them in courthouses or town halls as a signal to black or colored people that they're not welcome, which is why most were built during the tumultuous times of the early 1900s or the 1950s, 40s, and 50s when the civil rights movement was making a push. This was the pushback, okay? So what do you say we take a look? Fort Meade in Heritage Park. This is a monument to Thomas Jonathan Jackson, otherwise known as Stonewall Jackson. Now, obviously, he's remembered to history as Stonewall from his nickname at Manassas and his victories at Fredericksburg and his tragedy at Chancellorsville after winning the battle. You know, friendly fire. That's a whole other story. So you may be asking yourself, why is there a monument to Stonewall Jackson in the border of central South Florida, in Polk County? Well, the reason is this site was the original site of Fort Clinch, which got destroyed and rebuilt and renamed to Fort Meade. That's right, that's where the town gets its name from. So, Stonewall Jackson, after serving in the Mexican War, was stationed here for under a year, but still, Stonewall Jackson was here on this land during the time in between the Second and Third Seminole War. Now, that's a whole other issue. We'll get to that later. But this is a monument. And if you read it, it says a lot of things. It mentions Fort Meade, but it talks about Stonewall Jackson's past before Fort Meade. It also talks about his Civil War time. And really, the very last line on this front side here, soldier, educator, Christian patriot, with the Confederate battle flag underneath. Now, when was this marker put up? 1983. Think about that. Alright, so now you've seen the Stonewall Monument. There are over 1,500 monuments of some sort, with over 700 being statues or large memorials like this left in the United States. The question is, do you memorialize? Here's my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt or whatever you want. If it is the site of a historical place, Fort Meade, this was a military fort in the mid-1800s. Stonewall Jackson was here. I'm going to give this one a pass. If it is a courthouse or a town hall, no. It's memorializing traitors, and there's no other way to put it. You can talk about the lost cause myth all you want, but really, the fact of the matter is, these people, Confederates, were fighting against our country. And if you call yourself a patriot and you love our country, then these are not people to be memorialized. Are they people to be remembered? Yes. That's history. I'm a history teacher. It's what we do. But there's a difference, okay? So, remembering your people in your local area, that's one thing. Memorializing for the sake of putting a monument where people that obviously are being oppressed by it go, that's not good. So, it's a gray area, no pun intended with blue and gray, but it's not always a simple answer, and that's why you see people on both sides. So, you've heard my opinion. Leave a comment below. What do you think about it? I want to hear it. All right? Hit like for me, hit subscribe, and, I'll see you next time. So, for Virtual History 360, I'm Mr. Wade. Thank you.